Hey everybody, Steve and Noel. This week we are boondocking in Portside, Arizona. Wow. I don't even know where to look. It's just amazing.
You're at the Classical Gas Museum. My name's Johnny, and I've had this place open 20 plus years. Kind of grown over the last 20 years.
It is so amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
These pumps we're looking at here, they go by two different names. Some people call them visible pumps. Some people call them gravity pumps. The idea is these are 100 years old. Back 100 years ago, electricity was kind of sketchy.
Right.
So the beauty of these is they required no electricity.
Huh.
These would be over an underground tank. You'd rock this handle back and forth. That would start pumping the gas up these pipes up into the cylinder.
Huh.
And so you'd fill it all the way to the top. And then when the customer came along, you drain the gasoline out of the cylinder by gravity down to here, for example, would be 8 gallons.
Okay.
This would hold 10 gallons total.
That is so cool.
So the beauty was no electricity required.
Yeah.
Electric pumps didn't come along until about 1934.
That is so cool.
What was the typical gas tank size 100 years ago?
Well, like Model A's, Model T's, 10 gallons.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We get about 10 miles to the gallon. So we would have been stopping pretty often back then.
Well, and if you really look at the history, you'll see a whole bunch more gas stations then than you do now. There's a lot
Oh,
more.
that makes sense because cars can go further now.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Like 20 gallon tanks.
Huh.
And better gas mileage too.
These are very collectible.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, my customers include a lot of classic car guys,
Right.
and they like to display these pumps with their cars.
All
That's
right.
very cool.
So they have a garage. They're keeping a classic car and they put this there, or
Or it may be outside the garage.
Yeah.
okay. Wow.
That's super neat.
Yeah. These are cool.
Oh, look at these little Vespas. That one's similar to mine. Oh, no, this one's more similar to mine. Mine has a little retro look to it. Well, it's in storage, but... Here, he went in the Taos News. This is the area. I don't know if the sun is in the way to see it. The sign. Oh, damn fine stuff. He told us this is rusty treasures. Well, that startled me a little. There's the Belushi brothers. This is kind of amazing. He told us, the owner told us that he gets his items from all over New Mexico, Arizona, I think he said Arizona, Colorado, Texas. So we're just wandering around. Pretty cool mini bike. Oh, look at these fancy old cars. Oh my goodness. Oh, there he is.
(1947). Little teardrop camper. Go in the back. It's got like a kickstand area.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Inside, it's got a little mattress.
Guess your feet go under here.
Yeah, your head goes up there.
Yeah. The cute little curtains.
funny. 1947.
It said kit, so I don't know if that means you build it yourself.
I don't know.
Here's a little cooking area. Paper towels and waxed paper, because you need waxed paper when you're camping. Oh, this must, let me turn my phone off. Be an ice box. Yeah, nice little ice box. There's that little propane to heat your Porto stove.
You know what's funny though is it really they haven't changed that much for these little teardrops.
Yeah.
Sure, everything's modernized, but we've seen something exactly like this. Same idea. The rear pops open.
I don't know if we've seen one quite this small.
Oh, yeah, I have actually at a trade show that I went to a few years ago. And what was crazy was how much these cost. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, what's it? Oh, it's... Oh, look at that, Steve. Flour bin. Oh my gosh, I pulled it out. Coffee, tea, sugar, and a bread box.
Oh.
Thought of everything for your camping needs. That is a gym.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet. Oh, it has doors on both sides. This side's locked. Pretty cool. Motor oil on a horse and buggy setup. Seems a little odd, doesn't it?
It does.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And a neat old car behind us.
It says it's a 1952 Monterey
Mercury.
Monterey.
That's cool. I like the fat windows. 52, you said?
52.
Yeah. Oh, she's a convertible too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I found a boondocking spot last night, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I'm doing trying a new app for us called The Dirt, and this week it's free for us, so we get like 7 days, see if we like it. So far it's given us 2 spots, 2 nights in a row that we're not finding on any other app. So last night we're out here in the boonies, and we're staying at it's a campground, and it's free. We like that. That's the good news. The bad news was there was no cell reception, and one of the things we usually use our cell reception for is to check the weather. So imagine our surprise last night when we went to bed. It was a nice, glorious sunset, and then this morning when we get up and look out the window,
Snow.
Yep.
Son of a...
Anyway, we're starting our day. No cell reception and a little bit of snow. So we're going to bump on down the road and see where we end up. I tell you, I am just having one of those RV pissy moments. So I was doing the dishes, my foot was all wet, so I looked down and I have water dripping hard from underneath here. So I'm trying to figure out where the water's coming from. Once in a while, this guy up here has been known to just spit water randomly from around the fitting. What I found today, this fitting right here was loose. So I've tightened it, as best I can with my hands. This is just one of those things where you're like, if I'm home, I've actually got a tool to tighten this thing. And I don't have that tool here, so it's just getting it finger tight. And, I see all this crap oozing out. This, I swear to God, this looks like it was like a piece of cardboard fitting. Cardboard! What in the good is that? Plum. Anyway, since we're going to an RV show this week, I guess I will see if they have some parts, or maybe I'll just go to Home Depot and get the real stuff. Cardboard fitting. Good Lord. Nah. So, we'll wait and see if we leak any more. Hopefully we're done with that silliness for the night and can get on with it. There's some water. Let's see, gushing. It's still oozing. Tonight we're going to have just a fast Japanese curry. It's a curry we like, golden curry, medium hot. It's quick and easy, and we'll use up some of our vegetables that we need to get rid of. So here we go. Chicken, pre-cooked, Costco. We split a 2-pound bag into like 3 little individual packages. Perfect for us. Comes the carrots.
There goes the carrot.
Carrots come, carrots go. Carrots getting a rinse. Back in it goes. And in goes our block of frozen chicken. It's already pre-cooked, so all we really need to do is put it in there to warm up everything else. Next, we've had about 5 minutes here of this cooking down. We're going to add 2 1/4 cups of water. Now we're going to toss in our curry bricks. That smells good. Here, you smell. You too.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. It's a mild to medium, I guess, medium on the box curry. And
I think it's mild. It says medium, but it's really usually pretty mild.
it's going to hang out 15 minutes. While it's hanging out, I'm going to make instant rice. I had already measured out the water, got the water boiling. We keep our rice up here in our cabinets. In this case, I already know this is about 1.5 cups. So I'm just going to add it.
No, you don't.
What?
That's not what you do.
What do you do?
You let the water boil. Once the water is fully boiling,
It's boiling.
then you pour that in, then you turn off the heat. And put the lid on. You don't cook it.
What part of that was I not doing? It's boiling.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to cook it.
What do you mean cook it?
Like I thought you were going to cook it on the stovetop.
These are the kinds of challenges I have in the kitchen.
Whatever.
When someone else decides they want to be...
The backseat cooker.
Yeah. So it's about 1.5 cups, so I need another 1/4 cup. I already found our other container of rice. So,
Why don't you use a 1/4 cup?
I don't think we have one.
Oh yeah, that one's missing. I don't know where it is.
So, luckily we can do fractions. I'm not a huge fan of instant rice, but in this case we have a lot of inventory, so we need to move the inventory, so we're having instant rice. So 15 minutes and we're done.
Delicious. Well done.
Nice. One of the nice things about this dish, it's pretty quick to cook. So the chicken was pre-cooked from Costco, so really all we do is rewarm it. We used some vegetables that we already had here, so it was nothing special.
Carrots and potatoes.
Carrots and potatoes. I forgot about putting in an onion. But then what's nice about this kind of dish is that it reheats easily in like one pot on the stovetop tomorrow, because we always try to avoid turning on the generator. So this allows us to just put it in a pot, mix everything together, and it's a nice dish for lunch. Bought these on the side of the road the other day. a little big for our purposes. I was telling the lady who was selling them, she's like, 2 for $5. I said, I don't need 2. I just need 1. She said, I've been selling them 2 for $5 for 22 years. You get 2 for $5. I think we could have used a quarter of 1 stick. One of our complaints that we've had about the cooking area over here is this light, how inefficient it is. So quite often, even though we may turn on this light, we end up turning on our light over here as well. And one of our viewers had said, hey, you know, you can replace this light. So today I actually am going to replace it.
Took us a while.
Yeah, it took us months, but we got this new LED. So if we look at our last LED, looks like we have like 6 little diodes there for lights. Looks like 6 on each side, so a total of 12. And then on this guy, I don't know, you can count them and tell me how many there are. There's more. So let's plug this in and see if it works. It doesn't seem like it fits necessarily.
Well, it seems quite a bit brighter.
Yeah. All right, that seems brighter. Let's put this back on here.
Yeah, I guess we have to wait till dark to really know.
Yeah. So
But it seems brighter already.
it does. Could be a figment of our imagination too.
Mm.
Another thing, since we're down here looking, a problem I've had lately, I just cleaned it up this morning so you can't see it. So we're getting a grease buildup on here and on the fan blades. I just cleaned these about a month ago. You can see, so this is what we've collected in about a month. And then it's dripping down back here by our knife. Oh yeah, so right here it's a little tacky. Even though I wiped it this morning, I can still feel it. So I keep waiting to go to somebody's house. Oh, there, you can see it right there.
Yeah.
Where they have a dishwasher that we could throw this in and really get a good wash on it. But maybe we just need to turn on the hot water in here and bite the bullet and give it a good soaking and scrubbing in here. Anyway, as far as the light goes, we'll see what it looks like tonight. Seems better. It's dirty for a month. This is the glamorous part of, you know, owning an RV. Yeah? Clearing off your little blades.
While you're on your knees.
Yeah.
Because you're too tall.
Yes. I've noticed before, I've had to, when we're washing the truck and the camper, we'll end up with like a almost like a grease trail coming out on the outside of the camper. You'll see just like a streak of grease, I guess, coming down the side of the camper. We don't cook things generally that are like, that I would think of being like greasy, but
We've made bacon like twice.
yeah. But clearly we pick up residue up here from whatever it is we're cooking. So I guess that tells us the fan works. I mean, it's
Doing its job.
doing its thing. Nice. A few months ago I was working on this, and kind of what's happened is our latch is no longer like easily connecting and closing. So a few months ago I took this apart and I stretched the spring, and it seemed like that helped a little bit, but we're still really having the same problem a couple months down the road. So today I went by a RV part shop and I bought a new door latch. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. So the RV place we went to, I took the latch off and I just took the latch in with me. And the guy behind the counter, took him a minute or two to find what he said was the correct match. And he was just kind of like, this is about as close as it's going to get. So hopefully it works for you. So we'll see. I can already see a difference in the parts. This has got a little groove back here, and the two little pointers or whatever, they fit in a groove right here to keep this from walking away. The new one that he gave us, there are no grooves. So first we'll see if it...
Those aren't grooves. What do you call those?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
First, let's see if it fits. I'll do the...
I hope it does, because he says no returns.
Yeah.
Absolutely no returns.
Absolutely no returns?
It says that all sales final.
Yeah. Well, after a little brute force adjustments,
Oh, that's it.
I think we're safe again. So, there. Yay. Another
Nice.
project done. Thanks for joining us this week as we boondocked in Arizona. Next week, we're headed for the Quartzsite RV show. Now that I've done 2 projects this afternoon, it's time for afternoon relaxation.
Book reading, popcorn eating.
Yeah. I read a book every afternoon, and Noelle generally takes a nap.
No, I don't. I've taken like 3 naps. Mostly, I read a book.
3 naps since we got here 3 days ago.
It is so funny.
I know.